Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a lot of news. The first thing is the Aston, well, it's gone. Aston sold as of Monday. It's at the shop right now getting one thing buttoned up and then it is getting loaded on a truck and away she goes. But the Mclaren is back and that's what today is all about. Honestly, dude, like, modding the Mclaren has been weird, right? I bought the Mclaren with an idea that I was going to do all this stuff for YouTube. Um, but it's like buying a car for YouTube is weird. And so, like, I got a little intimidated watching these other channels do all this crazy stuff to their supercars, knowing, like, I don't have that ability. I don't have those kind of dollars. I'm not, YouTube, I'm not even making any money on YouTube. I just do it because it's fun and I enjoy it. And so, like, I was a little intimidated. Like, what could I possibly do that not everybody else is doing? And then I realized, like, that doesn't matter, right? And so that's what made me finally decide to go ahead and do it. The other thing, honestly, was just dollars. And, like, when I modded the Integra back in the day, I bought that car, it was like $19,000 when I bought it. Yes, I'm that old. But I bought it, it was like 19 grand. And I think I put like $10,000 into the car. And when I sold it, the value on it was like the same as if I hadn't put anything on it. And the people that wanted the car was far less. So it's like I had less people to sell the car to. And every dollar I put into it on top of like the purchase price was just wasted. It was for me, but like I didn't get anything back. And so I thought of that a lot. And now obviously exotics are a little different model in that regard. Like you buy an exotic McLaren and change the exhaust and you're not gonna get dollar for dollar, but if it's a $10,000 exhaust, you could probably get a little bit of that back. And I guess that's the other piece, right? Is like all the mods to these cars are that much higher end. There's more engineering, there's more thought into them, and there's more cost into them. And so I was very, very like shy to jump into modding the car because of the dollars associated with it and the potential like I was gonna be making some big mistake. And then I had bought the Aston with the idea that I was going to do the Aston. So I poured all my money into fixing up the Aston. And then I bought the Jeep and I was like, well, I'm going to pour a bunch of money into fixing up the Jeep. And I just kind of kept pushing the McLaren aside. And finally I was like, you know what, screw it. Like I'm doing YouTube because it's fun and I like doing it and I love editing and I love doing that stuff. So why not just do what I want to the car and not worry about it? And so when I stopped spending money on the Aston, and now that I'm going to be selling the Aston, obviously everything's a little bit looser. And I thought, you know what, now's the time to do it. No, seriously, like I have not seen it yet. I have purposefully not gone there to look at it because I want to be like genuine when we record my thing. Yeah, no, I'm being totally serious. Like this will be the first time I have seen the car. Like I've gone there and I've picked up the parts that they took off, but I've not seen the car in its kind of final stage. I'm stoked, dude. I wanted to be genuine. I wanted to be real when we're on camera. But yeah, no, I have no idea. I mean, I know what it looks like in my head, but that's not quite the same as in person. Like you always have that little bit of doubt. Like, oh, did I totally just screw up my car? So I guess we're gonna see. But more than anything, man, honestly, what I am most excited about is freaking hearing it. You know, it's like the one thing that's somewhat inexpensive that you can do to your car that completely transforms its attitude. Is the way it sounds. And, you know, anytime you put an exhaust on a car, it just changes everything. And I think on a McLaren, I mean, they're fast as sin, right? Like that's the thing with McLarens is they're obnoxiously fast, but they sound like vacuums. They don't sound all that great. I mean, they sound good, honestly. They sound good. I know people give them a hard time. They sound good, but it's not going to be a Ferrari or a Lamborghini as far as sound. So I think changing the exhaust is going to transform this car quite a bit. That's the piece I'm pretty stoked. I mean, obviously I want to see what it looks like too, but I'm stoked to hear what it sounds like. Dude, oh, that looks so much better than I thought. Oh my gosh. Dude, that looks so good. Seriously, that's better than I thought. Yeah, no, that's way better than I thought. It's dirty as hell. We need to wash it, but it looks so good. Oh, they killed it, dude. Let's go. Okay, guys, remember when I dropped the McLaren off, I told you it was going to sound different and look different. Well, before I show you the way it looks different, keep in mind this is all without the carbon fiber upgrades that are on the way. We're still waiting for 2 more pieces before we do that. But before I show you what it looks like, Let's get a cold start and hear what it sounds like. So guys, one of my favorite features of the exhaust is how much you can hear the turbos and the blow-off valves so much more. So I'm going to shut up while we take off here so you guys can hear it. So as you can hear, if we roll up all the windows, there's not that drown moaning garbage that you sometimes hear from exhausts. You can totally drive this normal and not really hear much of it. But if you lower the windows, it sounds freaking amazing. So what we did install is an IPE exhaust and their Sport Cat downpipes. Now, one thing did pop up, the check engine light. It's not registering those cats. So I do have to take the car back in to get that fixed. Obviously, I don't want to drive around with the check engine light on, but we know what the issue is. Not a big deal. We'll get that taken care of here in the next week or two. But the car sounds amazing. The exhaust and downpipes just make you hear so much more of that engine. And honestly, it makes what a lot of people say McLaren sound like a vacuum and changes it. I've never heard a McLaren sound like this. It sounds good. And so no longer is it that, well, McLarens don't sound good, they're just fast. No, it sounds good. So guys, as you can see, the car has changed its attitude tremendously. We did lower it about an inch, and we are on 4G Auto's front and back. We've got 21s in the rear, 20s in the front. We did match the paint calipers to the car. The stance on this is so much more aggressive, and there's so much more yet to come. So much carbon's come into this car. By the time it is done, I don't know that it's gonna look the same, but guys, let me know down below. Did we do good? Did we do right? I think it turned out sick, and I know Stradman likes to talk about flexing on the nation, and this Sunset, well, it's pretty on point. So there you have it, guys. I think the car looks sick. The guys down at Diamond Autosport killed it. The wheels, the stance, the calipers, the sound, the car is completely transformed. I honestly can't wait till we get the carbon in and we can take a look at what that car is when it's going to be all done. But I am absolutely in love with everything they've done so far. Again, their link is down below if you guys want to follow them on Instagram. Seriously, they kill it with every car they touch. Also, big thank you out to Chris. You remember Chris was the photographer we brought in on the Aston. He came out today and shot the McLaren as well. Just super unique shots. The guy is a wizard with the camera. I'm going to link to him as well. Please go follow him and show him some love. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think of the car. Did we do good? Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. If you guys liked today's video, please smash that thumbs up button. And I look forward to talking to you in the next one.